This is the third year that my students from the International School of Florence are participating in World Speech Day since its inception in 2015. We can't think of anything more important than words. Words that give ideas meaning, that give human speech the power to communicate those ideas across oceans and seas, countries and continents, but most importantly, across those man made barriers that divide rather than unite us. This year, as always on World Speech Day, our words come from our hearts, but not surprisingly, delivered from our homes, where we in Italy are doing our part to slow and defeat the present enemy that is roaming the world, the coronavirus. It travels fast, it does damage, but words travel faster. They reach out, they help heal the emotional wounds caused by the loss of our neighbors and loved ones. They eradicate the fear that we are alone. We are not, so you are not. Words turn chaos into order. Words instill hope where there is none. Words create friendship, and friendship increases the size of our family, our human family. Yes, I am home here in Italy, and you are somewhere across the world, at home on the other side of the earth. But suddenly the earth isn't such a big place because we are all in on this at home together.
Hello, my name is Muskan Boninger, and I'm a student at ISF in Italy, Florence. And yesterday, while I was scrolling through my Instagram, I noticed some posts that were really inspiring. I saw some pictures of forests burning, oceans filled with plastic, obviously, and turtles caught in nets, and some factories producing different types of gases, polluting gases. But what really caught my attention was a simple post of a drawing of an unknown artist that represented a person drowning with their hand raised high above the water level so that people could see it and reach out to help. So you might be asking yourself, what does this have to do with climate change? And I think you're right. But the answer regarding the cartoon to me seems quite obvious. It's the rising sea level. But it is actually much more than that. So what do I mean by more? So when I mean more is that you can see in the picture you can see all the people that pass by this hand and they don't budge, but they just keep on walking, ignoring the plea of help, and no one seems to be affected by it because they all have the same speech bubble. Um, and the speech bubble reads, "Someone else will help." They all thought the same thing. No one showed interest in that soul. Why? Is that because people are indifferent and don't realize that the next hand reaching for help could be their own? Or is it because all they thought was that saving that poor soul wasn't worth their time? I mean, they didn't know the person drowning, so why would they help? It's not like the person was Kylie Jenner or Ronaldo. So who cares? Plus, even if they were to help, they wouldn't get rewarded. But you see, guys, this is a problem. That image reflects our contemporary actions at a time when our very existence is being threatened by our own indifference. I say this because we could imagine per, that drawing, per, that drawing as our world personified. Well, let me explain better. So we could imagine the drowning person as our world personified, reaching out to us through the climate changes and asking us to help the world out. And we as humans are the people that are walking by this hand, and we don't realize that our indifference is really ruining all of this. I mean, if we see a bottle of plastic in the middle of the street, no one would pick it up. I mean, I wouldn't pick it up because it's become normal to see stuff thrown around, plastic. I mean, you see plastic everywhere. And so we just don't pay attention to it. We just think, oh, someone else will do it, just like the speech bubble in the drawing of the unknown artist. But guys, sorry to remind us, but this is our world and we have to take care of it. We have to change our actions and the way we think. This indifference won't take us very far. It really won't. Um, this indifference is going to lead us, our humanity, on a darker path, to a point of no return. It could push our hands under the water level, and there would be no salvation then, really none. We all make mistakes, and that's normal. So let's stop blaming others when we ourselves are the first ones to do wrong. I'm inviting all of you and myself as well to think of what the consequences of our actions and inactions will have. How will they impact our surrounding and how could we prevent them from happening? Thank you guys. Thank you really much.
For World Speech Day 2020, I chose to talk about school discrimination and bullying. Nowadays, I see too many students at school discriminating and bullying other children, and it makes me wonder why people think it's alright to discriminate or bully other students that aren't any different from them. They're discriminating against everything they do, whether it's the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they dress. A common example is the way people act in front of their friends. They're having a good time, laughing and playing happily, but then some bully comes up and may change the way the victim is seen by his own friends and classmates. So to not get excluded, they might treat him differently and make him feel lonely and left out. If you don't agree with the bully, then you risk getting bullied too. Imagine being on a school playground and you're eating lunch with your friends and someone comes up to you and starts screaming at you for no good reasons and says something that hurts you and ruins how you feel and act for the rest of your day or even longer. It's a horrible experience. I think anyone reading this who has been a bully before in their life should think about what they are doing. Because discrimination and bullying aren't cool. We should all be treated equally and with respect. We are all different and we should be proud of ourselves, whether it's for our skin color, the place we come from, the religion, our gender, or any other visible difference. Treat people how you would like to be treated. You'll be seen as a better person. And if you see someone getting bullied, stick up for them. Give them courage and help them defend themselves. Let them know you're there to help. You'll be a much wiser and respected person if you do.
Hi, my name is Stamatios Baltos. I am a student at ISF and I'm from Greece. I was born in Greece, but I spent my first few years in Portugal. It was one of the most fun times of my life, where the best thing about it was nap time in kindergarten. My mother had an iPhone 4, which by today's standards is the flipmobile of phones. Time, though, can transform your objects and surroundings. We now live in Florence, and my mother has a Samsung P20, a pretty good phone. See, time can transform everything, and in this case, it transformed technology. Phones are not the only piece of technology that are continuously changing over time. The first ever book I read was a simple book, not that hard to read. After that, I read a lot of books on paper that really influenced my future. It was entertaining until the day my parents gave me a Kindle. I never used it as much, but then learned its advantages and would use that every day. I don't have it anymore because I wrecked it, though I was lucky all the books were on the Kindle, so that means they were on the internet, and I could access them whenever I wanted. This is a demonstration of a transformation in technology, just like the one with the phone. It's a change from books to e-books. There's one small problem though. Are we ready for such a change, a transformation? Are we ready to leave behind the beauty of classic books written on paper, the smell of the dry and old cover, and the calligraphy of the font? Are we up to the challenge of writing our future? It will be written digitally in an e-book anyways. Sticking to the topic of transformation, a lot more things have transformed. For example, houses. I have an Amazon Alexa at my house. She is like a friend that has sleepovers at my place all the time. She helps a lot and has a lot of functions like helping me do my homework. Alexa, what is the square root of 4?
The square root of 4 is 2.
And even doing stuff for me around the house. In fact, we granted her access to control a few of the objects in our house, like the fridge. When I first told her to open it, my face lit up. Literally. This, just like many others, is an example of a transformation in technology that people call e-house. But just like Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. It can't always be Alexa that does everything around the house. Even with the AIs that have appeared recently, we're going to turn out like the people in Wall-E, all fat and lazy. We'll be too busy sitting in our beds and playing video games to really do anything. In fact, obesity has increased since children started playing video games. Just like Alexa, I have many friends, and I hope you do too. Anyhow, back in the day, just like my grandma tells me, everyone would talk to each other and socialize face to face. Recently, none of this has been happening. Most people have more friends on the internet than people they actually see, and they are unknown to them. From back in the day to now, socializing and making friends has transferred from face-to-face interaction to texting each other. This is a transformation that I like to call e-friends. Why do people nowadays interact more with strangers than close friends? It's weird. And all of this is happening through the internet. Everything is happening through the internet, even shopping. I was in first grade when I first witnessed e-commerce or e-shopping. I was in Greece and my grandma used to cook souvlaki. It's probably the best Greek food I know. It's basically meat on a stick, but it's delicious. Anyhow, my grandma would make a lot of it and I would eat a lot of it. One day though, my grandma had no meat for souvlaki. I was devastated. Only until I saw my mom on her phone. I asked her, "Mom, what are you doing?" She said she was ordering souvlaki. I was troubled. I thought she was lying to me. I did not know it was possible to order from the internet. I looked at her strangely for a while until I asked, "Mommy, can I have your phone?" She said no, so I walked away. A few minutes later, the food came and I was left with my jaw open. Only until I was chewing the souvlaki. Sure, ordering food is awesome, but also has a very negative impact on you. You get too lazy to actually get up, go to a restaurant, and get a takeaway. Or even just make it yourself. Just like I said before, you'll grow to be lazy. Too lazy to even get out of bed. And then, of course, you'll die. To sum it all up, technology is taking over. It is transforming into something bigger than us, stronger than us. We feel the need to use it, but that is what will bring our demise. Technology has transferred almost everything into something different, something advanced. I am part of a generation that is on the edge of worldwide change, a generation that has seen part of the past and will hopefully see part of the future. In only a minimum of 15 years from now, there might be AIs that'll do everything for us. We'll grow fat and lazy, sleeping, eating, drinking, sleeping, drinking, eating, sleeping, and so on. Humanity will bring its own demise, and that'll be the end of it, of us, of everything, until we ourselves might even transfer all of our knowledge into a robot's body, and we ourselves will be robots, a new generation of people that would be called e-human. Thank you.
Salve a tutti, io sono Elena Sofia e sono di Firenze. Vado alla scuola internazionale e... Allora, vi è mai capitato di odiarvi? Magari vi trovate davanti a uno specchio e vi sentite inorriditi da quello che vedete. Odiate il vostro viso, odiate il vostro corpo, odiate tutto. Beh, io odio che pensiate così. Pensare così è scorretto. Soprattutto al giorno d'oggi è importante trasformare una mentalità negativa in una positiva. È importante piacersi perché volere bene a se stessi e agli altri è vitale. Ognuno è unico e a proprio modo ha una voce che deve essere ascoltata. Pensare al meglio anche nei momenti più difficili è un dono che tutti hanno ma devono imparare ad usare. Quando state per arrendervi, pensate a tutto quello che avete fatto per arrivare dove siete. E ora riflettete un momento. Volete veramente abbandonare tutto per un piccolo imprevisto? Tutti hanno i propri momenti bui nella vita, ma è come ci si comporta durante questi momenti che ci definisce come persona. Perciò ogni tanto provate a essere voi stessi e a lasciarvi andare completamente. Provate a ridere senza un motivo. Provate a fare un complimento a una persona che vi sembra triste. La regola d'oro dice tratta gli altri come vuoi essere trattato e non tratta gli altri come loro trattano te. Questa citazione appare per la prima volta nell'epoca confuciana, per poi essere usata nei testi sacri della religione cristiana, ebraica, induista e buddista. Già a quei tempi era chiaro che avere un modo di pensare positiva era l'unico modo per convivere con il resto del mondo. Allora perché al giorno d'oggi a nessuno riesce? Continuamente al telegiornale o sui giornali si sente di suicidi, omicidi, furti e guerre. E ci sembra tutto normale. Ormai ci siamo abituati ad accettare le cose come stanno. Perché? Bisogna anche ricordarsi che se la Terra è come è tutto per merito nostro, ovvero colpa nostra. Spesso mi dicono che sono troppo severa e che dovrei dare una chance all'umanità per fare meglio. Ma credo che gliene abbiamo date fin troppe. Madre Natura ci ha fatto un dono, la vita. E noi come la trattiamo? Male. Ecco come. Nella società odierna, per cambiare il mondo, bisogna iniziare a cambiare noi stessi. Bisogna agire, adesso, perché il futuro dipende da noi. Perciò iniziamo a cambiarlo e a renderlo migliore per le generazioni future. Se non ora, quando? So che dal modo in cui parlo sembro un mostro spietato senza cuore, ma non è così, o almeno non credo. Bisogna ammetterlo, le medie sono dure per tutti. La prima media per me è passata in un nanosecondo. Non so cosa esattamente sia stato a farmi sentire a mio agio in un ambiente completamente nuovo. Tuttavia, ora che sono in seconda media, mi rendo conto che è tutto il contrario. I professori ci hanno sempre detto che la seconda è l'anno più difficile. Ma io non li credevo. Mi pareva impossibile, soprattutto dopo che la prima media è stata così fantastica. Ma fidatevi, ora li credo e come. All'inizio dell'anno scolastico mi ero chiusa nei miei pensieri. Non volevo socializzare, stavo sempre da sola ed ero triste. Con un enorme sforzo mi sono concentrata sulle cose positive. Ho pensato a quanto sono fortunata ad avere una casa e una famiglia che mi vuole bene. Ho pensato ai miei amici più stretti che farebbero di tutto per vedermi sorridere. Ho pensato alla mia squadriglia degli scout, ho pensato alla mia squadra della pallanuoto, la mia seconda famiglia. E ho capito una cosa. Se uno ha una mentalità negativa, tutti coloro che gli vogliono bene verranno influenzati. Perciò bisogna fare un enorme sforzo, specialmente in un momento di crisi come questo con il Covid-19, il coronavirus. Bisogna mettercela tutta per vivere al meglio. Fatelo per le persone che vi stanno intorno, fatelo per i vostri amici e la vostra famiglia, fatelo per voi stessi. Grazie. Salve a tutti, io sono Elena Sofia e sono di Firenze. Vado alla scuola internazionale e sì. Allora, vi è mai capitato di odiarvi? Magari vi trovate davanti a uno specchio e vi sentite inorriditi da quello che vedete. Odiate il vostro viso, odiate il vostro corpo, odiate tutto. Beh, io odio che pensiate così. Pensare così è scorretto. Soprattutto al giorno d'oggi è importante trasformare una mentalità negativa in una positiva. È importante piacersi perché volere bene a se stessi e agli altri è vitale. Ognuno è unico e a proprio modo ha una voce che deve essere ascoltata. Pensare al meglio anche nei momenti più difficili è un dono che tutti hanno ma devono imparare ad usare. Quando state per arrendervi, pensate a tutto quello che avete fatto per arrivare dove siete. E ora riflettete un momento. Volete veramente abbandonare tutto per un piccolo imprevisto? Tutti hanno i propri momenti bui nella vita, ma è come ci si comporta durante questi momenti che ci definisce come persona. Perciò ogni tanto provate a essere voi stessi e a lasciarvi andare completamente. Provate a ridere senza un motivo. Provate a fare un complimento a una persona che vi sembra triste. La regola d'oro dice tratta gli altri come vuoi essere trattato e non tratta gli altri come loro trattano te. Questa citazione appare per la prima volta nell'epoca confuciana, per poi essere usata nei testi sacri della religione cristiana, ebraica, induista e buddista. Già a quei tempi era chiaro che avere un modo di pensare positiva era l'unico modo per convivere con il resto del mondo. Allora perché al giorno d'oggi a nessuno riesce? Continuamente al telegiornale o sui giornali si sente di suicidi, omicidi, furti e guerre. E ci sembra tutto normale. Ormai ci siamo abituati ad accettare le cose come stanno. Perché? Bisogna anche ricordarsi che se la Terra è come è tutto per merito nostro, ovvero colpa nostra. Spesso mi dicono che sono troppo severa e che dovrei dare una chance all'umanità per fare meglio. Ma credo che gliene abbiamo date fin troppe. Madre Natura ci ha fatto un dono, la vita. E noi come la trattiamo? Male. Ecco come. Nella società odierna, per cambiare il mondo, bisogna iniziare a cambiare noi stessi. Bisogna agire, adesso, perché il futuro dipende da noi. Perciò iniziamo a cambiarlo e a renderlo migliori per le generazioni future. Se non ora, quando? So che dal modo in cui parlo sembro un mostro spietato senza cuore, ma non è così, o almeno non credo. Bisogna ammetterlo, le medie sono dure per tutti. La prima media per me è passata in un nanosecondo. Non so cosa esattamente sia stato a farmi sentire a mio agio in un ambiente completamente nuovo. Tuttavia, ora che sono in seconda media, mi rendo conto che è tutto il contrario. I professori ci hanno sempre detto che la seconda è l'anno più difficile. Ma io non li credevo. Mi pareva impossibile, soprattutto dopo che la prima media è stata così fantastica. Ma fidatevi, ora li credo e come. All'inizio dell'anno scolastico mi ero chiusa nei miei pensieri. Non volevo socializzare, stavo sempre da sola ed ero triste. Con un enorme sforzo mi sono concentrata sulle cose positive. Ho pensato a quanto sono fortunata ad avere una casa e una famiglia che mi vuole bene. Ho pensato ai miei amici più stretti che farebbero di tutto per vedermi sorridere. Ho pensato alla mia squadriglia degli scout, ho pensato alla mia squadra della pallanuoto, la mia seconda famiglia. E ho capito una cosa. Se uno ha una mentalità negativa, tutti coloro che gli vogliono bene verranno influenzati. Perciò bisogna fare un enorme sforzo. Specialmente in un momento di crisi come questo con il Covid-19, il coronavirus, bisogna mettercela tutta per vivere al meglio. Fatelo per le persone che vi stanno intorno, fatelo per i vostri amici e la vostra famiglia, fatelo per voi stessi. Grazie.
Hi, my name is Coco. I'm a student at SF Florence, Italy. And today I'm talking about my journey with eating disorder and depression disorder. Okay. 美食，多么美好的单词！我超级爱美食，我相信大家也都很爱吃美食吧。美食会给我们带来欢乐，也会给我们带来力量，然后也会给我们带来很大的幸福感。在15岁这个花一般的年纪当中，女孩子呢，一般都是开开心心的、无忧无虑的。但是我的15岁呢，并不是这样子的。我的15岁是黑暗的，是我永远都不想再回去的年纪。你可能会问我，为什么呢？因为我很不幸的患上了进食障碍和忧郁症。这个病呢是一个很普遍的病，以异常的饮食行为、对食物啊、体重和体型都过度的关注为特征。在我大中国的审美当中呢，就是女孩子一定要瘦瘦小小的。这不一定只是中国，但是是整个世界的一个错误的观念。当所有人说你胖的时候，对于一个爱美的人来说，对于一个女孩子来说，简直就是不要命了。天哪，我当时的想法呢，就是一定要减肥，一定要减肥。然后我选择了节食，我每天呢都去运动，然后我的体重就总个从54掉到了49，用了整整2个星期而已。结果呢就是瘦了。因为大家以前都嫌弃那样子的我，所以我不应该回到那样子，我应该要保持体重。所以呢，我就开始学习如何计算卡路里，吃进去的每一口食物都需要认真仔细的计算好，拒绝一切的甜点、米饭、油、盐和各种碳水化合物和脂肪。我当时确实很瘦，但是我并不健康。慢慢的，我发现我的月经没有了，经常感觉到身心俱疲，不愿意交朋友，不愿意去聚会，我会莫名的伤心，也会莫名的生气。当时的脾气用我爷爷奶奶的话来说呢，就是比狗还凶。可能因为对自己的失望，加上心理十分的脆弱，我变得十分的敏感。任何的事情都被我无限放大，只要一有委屈，我就会哭很久，然后觉得自己很没有用，自己活得很失败。 有一天，我暴食了，我终于找到我唯一开心的来源了。但是呢，暴食的时候呢，我会吃的很多，所以呢，我就一整天不吃，晚上呢又会忍不住的继续暴食，然后我就暴食不吃，暴食不吃，暴食不吃，就会变成一个无形中的恶性循环。再加上呢，我还失眠，根本无法睡觉，精神上的崩溃让我的头发也掉得特别严重。我去看了医生，然后我真的就是得了忧郁症，而且暴食症也是忧郁症的一种症状。但是就在这个时候呢，我的人生发生了反转。感谢我的母亲，我在这个寒假的时候终于回到了我的故乡。在5年里，我第一次回家过年了。当时的情况实在是很严重，我父母根本就认不出来我。直到有一天，我妈妈哭着跟我说，我感觉我这个做妈妈的做的真的很不称职。我从来没有想过我的女儿竟然会得忧郁症。当我想到你从飞机场出来的画面，我都情不自禁的自责流泪。这是第一次我看到我妈妈哭。就在这时，我决定我要改变，就算是为了妈妈，为了爸爸，我也要努力尝试去改变。我开始3餐正常吃，我真的是一吃就撑，一撑就不舒服，不舒服就得吃消化药。晚上呢，为了防止自己暴食，就把自己锁在房间里，一直不断的洗脑自己，我很棒，我真的很棒。然后呢，通过少食多餐的方法，我终于在1月份的时候正常开始吃饭了。然后我的心态也慢慢改正了，不再介意别人的眼光，慢慢变得有自信，愿意跟别人交流，然后喜欢跟朋友们的聚餐，整个生活发生了360度的大转变。我终于做到了。我很幸运有家人的支持，老师朋友的关心，当然也有专业人士的帮助。我想对大家说，我们都有脆弱的时候，对吗？每个人都有一些不想让别人知道心灵最脆弱的地方，孤独、悲伤、挫折和失望，请大家多多体谅，多多包容，理解他人。再来，我也想对正在困难当中的朋友来说几句话，一定要多多关心你自己的心理健康，知道为什么你是跟这个食物的关系有如此不正当、不正确的关系，不要有恐惧，你一定要记得找专业人士来帮助你，请你一定要勇敢，并且一定要记住，你已经很美了，社会不会因为你的外表而来批判你，而来判断你，我们都相信你一定可以克服困难的，我们都很爱你，你们也应该要深深的爱你自己。